We are going. So if they bring my face, imagine my mother. I'm here. I'm also young for that. You see, she will feel bad that I've traveled to South Africa and then so please, you shouldn't.
No, we're going to break it
because we are going. We are going this even from.
We're South Africa. That is not South Africa. We are all human. We are all.
Well, they're saying they have nowhere to go. They are unsafe in their homes, and they simply are asking for protection.
We can see in many cases it seems the fear,
We're still going to be here. We want to know what protection they have to give us, because we need the protection. That is what we need.
We're here. Any statement, we came here to say we are insulted, what we can do, they say it's only police. That's why we slept over outside your Durban Central. We are sorry with statement because I see like there are waves which are inside, which we cannot allow. We feel safe to be under South African police because you are law enforcement.
Should be penalized for not having applied for asylum in the, as you say, the first country of asylum. Asylum seekers have a right to apply for asylum wherever they end up. And South Africa has been pioneering in terms of refugee protection over the years.
Welcome back again to the channel, guys. Something is currently happening in South Africa. Foreigners living in South Africa are now fighting back. In fact, they are now fighting South Africans. Even the police are chasing them away from the police station. The reason why they are fighting is because, you know, South Africans gave a deadline that on the 30th of June that all foreigners to leave their country. If they don't leave their country, anything they see, they will collect. If they want to buy them, they will buy them because they've given them warning to leave their country before the 30th of June. But now, foreigners are now protesting on the streets of Joburg, on the street of Durban, asking the government to protect them. So most of them said they are fully documented, they have businesses here, that they can't just pack their things and leave without making arrangements, without getting money, because most of them, according to them, they said they have not even established back home. So here in South Africa is now their home. Now they are protesting and asking the government to please come to their aid, help them from the hands of these march-on-march protesters that are going about protesting against illegal immigrants or immigrants living in their country. But let's take a look at some of the videos to see what foreigners, Congolese, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Kenyans, Zimbabweans, Mozambiques, they are all protesting. They are all on the streets. Tear gas is everywhere. Police are putting tear gas on them, telling them to go back to their homes. You know, let's watch the video together.
We're South Africa. That is not South Africa. We are all human. We are all.
Well, they're saying they have nowhere to go. They are unsafe in their homes, and they simply are asking for protection.
We can see in many cases it seems the fear, the hysteria of the moment. And the person very, very upset with what's happening here.
I'm going to try and get a microphone in there because I have spoken to this lady. She was here since yesterday, and she was asking for
Happen to us, prison. Happen to us. Happen to us.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
That's what the world wanted. We have rights as women. We have rights as human. We have the rights.
People are angry.
Do what you want to do.
It's now just become disorderly. I'm trying to listen to you, but you can't push me.
No, we don't push you.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just saying, you can see how the police is treating us like we are not human. We are just.
We're still going to be here. We want to know what protection they have to give us, because we need the protection. That is what we need. If we don't get the protection, they're going to kill us. This thing is very bad. They're going flat to flat, inside our flats, our businesses, harassing us just for nothing. It doesn't make sense. It's too much. We are staying here. We are not going anywhere. La silana sonka sindawo. We are not going anywhere. We want a solution. We want a protection here.
If they just there, we're gonna go there.
All right, that's the sentiment here. People are saying they are not going anywhere. They're also not moving from being outside this police station. They are not leaving South Africa. They are wanting protection, and also saying people are now going door to door.
We're here. Any statement, we came here to say we are insulted, what we can do, they say it's only police. That's why we slept over outside your Durban Central. We are sorry with statement because I see like there are waves which are inside, which we cannot allow. We feel safe to be under South African police because you are law enforcement. That is what we are here. Please, and this office of lawyers, they deal with law. These people, they came for refugee social services. And then after us living here, they closed office. There is a notice for 2 weeks. So without police, we are not safe. And for your information sake, we didn't want to go behind anyone. We know that police, you've been good to us, and even today you're going to be good, even though you already shoot us the way you forced. But under you, we are protected. Our people under your protection. This other story, leave it aside. We never eat since yesterday. You can see my mouth. My blood level is going low. You see how my hands are. I never eat since yesterday. All these things, if we're going to die, but we just need your protection. No food, no shelter. Those other things, like the Bible saying, seek first the kingdom. You are our kingdom where our refugee is. If you throw us, there's no way we can go. We are behind you, sir. Please. But they're trying to play with your mind. In fact, we spoke to them yesterday. They don't have something to tell us. They are the one with the refugee social service. They say, if they're assaulting you, go to police, prove them, and they will protect you. That's why we are here. Say, leave those other rumors. They are rumors, they don't know what they're talking about. Maybe yesterday we spoke to one person, today you spoke to other person. The person you spoke to, there was a male or female. Yeah, yesterday we spoke to female, and we can point her. So they're trying to play politics with us. No, we are not baby, we are mature people, and we stand on behalf of these souls here. We need your help.
Okay, I'm talking as a human being,
yes.
Not as a person.
Yeah.
From now, what's your way forward?
You just protect us. If you're going to put us on the
protect us where?
Our life.
Protect you where?
Our life, because
on the road, yes.
I don't know, wherever you're going to put us is fine. This is what you've been saying from yesterday. If you say no, let us go back, we go back. If you say stay here, we just need you guys to be with us because there are locals who want to kill us. That's all. At the point of human being, please. Please, my dear. Please.
So much.
One of the complaints by ordinary South Africans in regard to those who come to South Africa looking for asylum is that they tend to jump very many countries, come from, for instance, the Horn of Africa, and come here. Is that how things are done, or should they be going to the nearest country for as long as it is safe for them? What is the procedure when it comes to people seeking for asylum?
The procedure is as is. Nobody should be penalized for not having applied for asylum in the, as you say, the first country of asylum. Asylum seekers have a right to apply for asylum wherever they end up. And South Africa has been pioneering in terms of refugee protection over the years, and we'd like to thank the government of South Africa and the people of South Africa for their solidarity and for their support to asylum seekers and refugees. Thank you.
So in other words, South Africans should live with the reality that somebody is justified to skip many countries and end up here looking for asylum.
As I said, asylum seekers have, under international conventions, have the right to apply for asylum wherever they find themselves and wherever they feel comfortable applying for asylum. Also, in that regard, UNHCR understands the dilemma of states in terms of asylum seekers having moved many countries to come here. So, what we are trying to do is also to see how we can better enhance our work with states to strengthen the route-based approaches. Meaning, how do you support asylum seekers in the areas where they have crossed, and to better anchor them there? What kind of support do they need in order to avoid them making dangerous journeys down the line to different countries?
How the hell does it make sense for someone to flee Ethiopia, skip Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, all which are safe countries, and rock up in South Africa demanding asylum? The UN rep says it's their right to apply wherever they feel comfortable. Comfortable? What about us? We're not a bottomless pit of resources. South Africans are struggling with jobs, housing, healthcare, and we're supposed to just absorb everyone who feels like showing up. This isn't compassion, it's exploitation. The rep talks about route-based approaches to anchor people closer to home, but that is all lip service. The UN knows the dilemma that we're facing, and they continue to push all these problems onto us and then frame it as solidarity. Sorry, but that's disingenuous at best.
So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you actually think this is a good move, or do you think all foreigners to go back to their country? Let me know what you think, because some people are saying, how can they go back because they didn't plan for it? It is just an impromptu protest that you're telling people to go back to their country. And this protester said, most of them said that they are not going anywhere. Come rain, come shine, that they are still in South Africa. What advice do you have for these protesters? For me, I would tell them, please go back to your country. To be alive and fight for your country than to be dead. If you buy, you don't buy. If you're still alive, you can still be able to work and earn a living. You know, it is better for you guys to go back to your country and build your country. You know, start afresh. It is not so late. You are still young, you still have the strength. Start afresh. I know it's gonna be difficult, but please, for your safety, go back home. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe.